Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Guy Ritchie is a movie-making machine. He's had 6 movies come out in the last 5 years, and he's got 2 more waiting to be released. The quality of his output varies. None of his recent films are as good as his earlier work, but none are as bad as his worst films either. Why is he making movies non-stop? Well, I think it's because either he's an auteur who loves to make movies, or he has more debt than Mike Tyson and Nicolas Cage combined. Or maybe he has AIDS. The Fountain of Youth is completely different than anything he's done before. A guy known for making British gangster films directing a $200 million adventure film? Did Apple just hand him a giant check and ask him to make them their own version of National Treasure? The movie centers on 2 siblings played by John Krasinski and Natalie Portman. Luke Perdue is an explorer who requests his estranged sister Charlotte to help him steal famous paintings from around the world. Why? So he can find the Fountain of Youth. The clues to its location are hidden in 6 paintings around the world. But a secret society, who doesn't want the fountain to be discovered, is hot on Luke's trail. The plot sounds simple enough, right? But bad writing and a miscast actor keep the movie from being great. The moments when the movie does work, it's because of its lead actor and well-executed action sequences. Luke Perdue is one of those inane yet smooth-talking operators who can get himself out of any situation. It's the type of role you'd expect someone like Chris Pratt to play, instead of John Krasinski. But Krasinski is so good, he pretty much carries the entire movie on his back. He makes a meal of the role and you can tell he's having fun doing his take on Indiana Jones. Without him, the movie just doesn't work. He's a stud in this. If I was a bitch, if I was a woman, I'd let him take me from behind. He's that good in this. Guy Ritchie may be better known for his witty dialogue, but he can craft some fun action sequences, and there are several in this movie. There's a fun opening scene with Luke being chased through Bangkok by gang members that he stole a painting from. Then it transitions into another action sequence on a train with Luke fighting off a different group trying to take the same painting. You've got a sequence of John Krasinski and Isaac Gonzalez fighting each other in a library. Pretty much every great scene in the movie involves John Krasinski in some way or form. It's a good thing he's on screen for 95% of the movie. Isaac Gonzalez is the movie's other MVP. She plays Esme, a member of a top-secret organization that doesn't want the Fountain of Youth discovered. So everywhere Luke's team goes to find a clue, she shows up, and tries to dissuade them from continuing their mission by trying to kill them. Isaac Gonzalez does action well, and I think she'd be a great Wonder Woman, but I appreciate the movie didn't make Esme this unstoppable force. The scenes between her and Luke are some of the funniest in the movie, and if they made a sequel, it should just be the 2 of them together, exploring and making welfare babies. The rest of the cast doesn't make much of an impression. Don Hall Gleason, Carmen Ejogo, and Laz Alonso play the rest of Luke's team. They're just kind of there. There's a fast-talking cop that's chasing him through the film that feels like a Guy Ritchie character, but he's barely in the movie. Stanley Tucci has one small scene, and I'm sure they cast him with the idea of giving him a bigger role in a sequel if it happens. Natalie Portman was just bad in this movie. She plays Luke's sister Charlotte, a museum curator who Luke talks into helping him find the fountain. She was completely miscast in this movie, and it felt like she knew it and was just going through the motions for most of the film. I never believed for a second that she was a character who loved being an adventurer, and at no point did I buy into her and Krasinski as siblings. It didn't help that most of the bad writing in the movie revolved around her character. Like her character quitting the mission and then rejoining almost immediately over and over again throughout the movie. She also has an unnecessary subplot with her husband that doesn't build up to anything. Then, worst of all, her character, who's supposed to be the reasonable one on the team, makes the stupid decision to bring her 10-year-old with her on the mission, even though people are trying to kill her. It's a script that could have definitely used some work. The movie tries to hide the identity of the main villain until the 3rd act, but it's obvious who the bad guy is from the second they're introduced. Also, Luke has random visions throughout the movie, yet they're never really elaborated on. Does he have the ability to see into the future? Is he seeing something that already happened? The movie never explains. Instead of a movie, this felt more like a 2-hour pilot for a TV series starring John Krasinski and Natalie Portman, where they look for a different lost artifact every episode. I'd watch a sequel if it was released on Apple TV again. But if they do make another movie, they should do it without Natalie Portman. Have Krasinski go solo, or team up with Isaac Gonzalez's character. You'd cut the sexual tension with a knife. It's not a great movie, but it was an entertaining watch. If you have Apple TV, then check it out. If you don't, get the free 7-day trial and then cancel it before they can charge you.